Hello everyone on this third day of January, third day of the new year. As we continue with our little blue book, we're getting towards the end of this. And so first of all, I thank you all for listening during these days. And today in our little blue book, they give us the Canticle of Simeon. Sorry. The Canticle of Simeon. A little story about the stollen of the German treat, that bread treat that is so yummy and delicious at Christmas time. But most of all, we'll talk today about the Canticle of Simeon and what that means. And if you read the little blue book, you'll find out that that canticle is prayed every night at night prayer. I think I've mentioned that before. And it's such a great blessing. And I'd like just to focus on that night prayer. Because at the end of it, as we bless ourselves, the priest or the religious or whoever's praying the night prayer, we say, may God grant us a restful night and a peaceful death. And for a while, when I was just beginning my journey in praying the Liturgy of the Hours, in praying our night prayer, and that ending, it always puzzled me, a restful night and a peaceful death. But then as I thought more about it, in many ways, the words in the little blue book, the reflection, can speak very well of what I trust that prayer means. It says basically at the end, just one short sentence would do it. Lord, as I go to sleep, I place myself in your hands. A holy thing to do. End the quote right there. We place ourselves in God's hands. Give me a restful night in your hands. Give me a peaceful death in your hands. And sometimes we can say to ourselves, what does a peaceful death mean? Does it mean that we die peacefully in our bed? Well, some people would say yes. But more importantly for us, for Christians, for disciples of Jesus Christ, it means dying in his hands. Dying in his hands. You know, I remind myself of this story of Saint Perpetua and Felicity, these young women who were sent out into the arena to be martyred, to be murdered by wild beasts. And they walked out peacefully because they were in Jesus' hands. And they died, although violently, at peace because they were at Jesus' hands. Or the great story of the Carmelite martyrs during the French Revolution, where they are being marched to the guillotine. And they are singing the Salve Regina as they're being marched to the guillotine. A terrible death, and yet they were at peace in their death because, well, they were in Jesus' hands. They were in the hands of God. What a holy thing to do. And so, death has been on my mind a lot lately with my sister and everything, but I think that's the thing that we have to remind ourselves of, because it is just death. We are at peace when we are in God's hands, no matter what we're doing, where we're doing it. At work, we are at peace when we are in God's hands. At play, we are at peace when we're in God's hand. In love, courting our future bride, or loving our wife, or our husband, or whoever it is, we are at peace if we place ourselves and our marriage and others in God's hands. Anyways, this was an awful long one, but God bless you all. I thank you for your continued prayers, and I am praying for you. God bless you all. Have a great day.